Welcome to Conch Coffee. This morning we're going to do a V60 pour over, one of the many methods of making coffee and one of my personal favorites. So we're going to start out with Hopetown, which is our light roast, and we will begin by weighing out 15 grams of coffee. Started our water so it's heating to a boil at 212 degrees. Right at 15 grams. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get that in our onesie espresso. We're gonna get it set around 6, which is a little bit on the finer side. And go ahead and get that ground. We went ahead and we wet out the paper filter, and we also preheated the V60. So we're gonna get it on there as the water finishes to boil. We're gonna go ahead and add our coffee grounds here. We got, like I said, we got 15 grams of coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and tear that out, and it sounds like our water's done. So I'm gonna start by making a nice little divot in there to pour. So in our first pour, we're gonna do about 50 grams of water, and we're gonna let it bloom for about 45 seconds. So, all right, we got 50 there, and we're just going in a nice swirling motion to make sure that we get all of the grounds wet out. So we're gonna give that about 45 seconds to bloom. So now that the bloom is done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slowly pour in a circular motion. And we're gonna add 100 grams of water. So that will put us at 150 grams total. Gonna wait and let that filter through for a second. And we're gonna add our last 100 grams of water. So for 15 grams of coffee, we're gonna add 250 grams of water. So we have 250 grams of water. We can give this a little swirl to make sure that we get a nice level bed of coffee. And the brew time should take approximately 3 minutes or so. Sometimes, depending on the size of your grind, if you grind a little finer, it'll take a little longer. If you grind a little coarser, it will get through the ground coffee a little bit faster. So now all the water is filtered through the bed of coffee, and here we have a nice light roast, our Hopetown, that you can share with friends. And the nice thing about the V60 is you can do great for single use if you just want to make a single cup of coffee, or like I said, you can essentially double it, and you could do 30 grams of coffee, and you could do 500 grams of water, and that makes, for two nice cups of coffee in the morning.